Hi everybody, it's Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Meet My Plants episode. I haven't done one of these in a long time where I specifically just talk about one plant, but I had to do it for today's video because my unidentified mystery epiphyllum that I rescued a couple months ago has been giving me these really cool blooms, like longer than the size of the palm of my hands, guys. And finally, when I got back literally just now from my big van life trip, I came home to a couple of them opened up, so I wanted to give you guys an update. Now, this particular plant has been giving me a headache over the last few days. I want to say maybe about a week. There's been little aphids on it, so I've been really looking at the plant pretty much every day and getting them off of the plant by using a Q-tip and dishwashing soap and water. I do have neem oil, but dishwashing soap and water does the trick. With the aphid problem, I just kind of been watching it every day. I just took off a handful, but I wanted to go ahead and share with you the update of this plant, so I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I look really crappy, but I've been pretty much camping in the mountains and beach for the last couple of days in the van, and I literally just drove 4 hours to get home. So if I look a little beat and rough, please excuse me. With the sun about to set, I don't have a lot of time to like get ready to film this video. I wanted to give you guys an update of my epiphyllum, so here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more Meet My Plant episodes, give this video a big thumbs up and sound off down below, because I love being able to talk about one specific plant if it's giving me big updates like this. Without further ado, I'm gonna bring it in the frame and I'm gonna try to not bump it so much. There's so much growth happening. This is a very prolific plant. Now, when I seen the blooms starting to form, which by the way is like longer than the size of my palm, I was like, what color is it gonna be? And it is hot magenta pink. This is the most stunning blooms I've ever seen in my entire plant life, and I can't believe this is in my collection. So here is my very beautiful prolific blooms. There's one here, there's another here, and I can't even describe the way how I feel right now. Now, when I purchased this plant in San Gabriel a couple months ago, I was kind of skeptical because if you look in the center of the plant, half of it is chopped off, but I collect epiphyllums and I've never seen this one before, so I took a chance and I'm like, I'm gonna rescue it and let's just see what happens. Now, obviously it's doing so good in my collection. It loves my home. Here's two in the process of opening up, so I'm glad I was able to at least catch the process, because with my rickrack I wasn't able to catch the 2 blooms it gave me last year, so I'm hoping I'll be able to catch it this year because I was in Las Vegas. But take a look at it. It's like bigger than the size of the palm of my hand. It is so stunning, you guys, like literally I can't. And then if you look here, there's lots more about to pop up without ruining the plant. Now, I want to say maybe 3 blooms had fallen off in the process of me moving it or from the wind, so I'm going to be very careful with this plant. As you can see, here's probably another one that's going to unfurl for me in the next couple of days. But they start off, guys, really small. Now I see some new blooms about to pop up here. Let me give it another spin. So if you see right here, this is the start of it. It's so tiny and small, like smaller than my fingernail, and then it eventually gets slightly bigger until almost the size of the palm of my hand. There's a lot happening here. Now I do see a fallout here, so I'm gonna go ahead and propagate it and see what happens. But yeah, a bunch of blooms have fallen off from the wind or just accidentally being bumped, so that's pretty unfortunate. But for the most part, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From what I can see, 9 that has not opened up for me yet, and I have 2 fully open and 2 half unbloomed. So I'm looking forward to seeing the progress of this plant as it slowly unfurls for me. I would love to see this thing fully bloom. I love epiphyllums because they're weird and unusual, but yet they give you such the most beautiful blooms. And I love cacti just in general, succulents, they all give such cute blooms. Epiphyllums though, they're like, you know, it's almost like Christmas. You never know what you're gonna get. So now that I know this is the first time I've ever had this thing bloom on me, now I know what to look forward in the upcoming seasons, and we'll see when it gives me more blooms after this. But it is the middle of May and I have all of this happening on the plant. There's so much activity on this plant, but again, this plant is on quarantine because aphids just seem to be attracted to the little crevices of the blooms. So every day I just look at the plant and I try to get them off of the plant. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it inspiring. You never know, you know, when it comes to these type of plants and you rescue them, especially if they give you blooms, it's so like satisfying to see it grow on you, and to be able to have these beautiful blooms in my collection is such a treat, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little update on my unidentified Epiphyllum. I definitely need a name for this one, and it's Mother's Day, so I'm really excited that I was able to get these blooms on Mother's Day, and I'm thinking of my grandma and my mom on this very special occasion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be heading to Las Vegas in 4 days, so I look forward to filming more Las Vegas content. If you guys enjoyed this Meet My Plant episode, give this video a big thumbs up, and if you know the exact ID and the specific Epiphyllum, sound off down below. I might have been able to find the ID on this one, but probably not. They're just very hard to identify, but these blooms hopefully will help me to identify it for future reference. But you guys, I am in love with this plant. This lives in the front of my patio, right by my entry of my patio space, and I love being able to walk in and out of my space looking at it. But for now, as it's in quarantine, I'm gonna have it just like in the middle of the gravel section of the front of my house until it's cleared from aphids. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the beautiful blooms and the update on it. Stay tuned, because as the blooms unfurl for me in the upcoming days, I'll go ahead and share it on the channel. Find more on my blog at ILOVEJEWELYN.blogspot.com. Until next time, aloha from me and all of my plants here in Santa Monica, California. Bye guys! Hey guys, so it is the next day after I filmed my Meet My Plant episode, and I wanted to share with you the other 2 sets of blooms that were about to open up. Started opening up at night, so now there's 4 of them in full bloom. Take a look at that. So these were the first 2 that popped up. Love that. And then here's the other 2. Look, they're so perfect, you guys. I'll keep you updated throughout the next couple of days if anything pops open before I head out in the next 3 days to Las Vegas. Knowing me, they're gonna bloom all while I'm away, but at least I got these 4. Hey guys, so it is a Wednesday afternoon, and I woke up this morning with a 5th bloom, so I wanted to go ahead and share with you what my beautiful Epiphyllum looks like today. So here's the first original 2 blooms right here, which still looks pretty good. This one here is kind of fading off, so maybe the blooms last, I want to say 2 to 3 days, maybe 3. So now I have full blooms from 5 of them. If you see here, here's one that'll probably open up maybe tomorrow or the next day, but I'm heading to Las Vegas tomorrow night, so that's unfortunate. And then you can see these 2 slowly about to unfurl. So I just wanted to give you guys an update of what it looks like on a Wednesday afternoon. It's so stunning, and I can't wait to see the rest bloom on me. Hey guys, so it is super windy, and literally I brought this plant out to give you guys an update before I head to Las Vegas tonight. And the wind knocked down the original planter, and this whole plant fell, and 2 of its blooms fell off. I'm just gonna insert a picture here of what happened. I didn't want to film it because I literally wanted to die. So there is where it happened, and here's the bloom that fell off. I just stuck it in the dirt, and then there's a couple blooms back here that didn't make it. Here is the new home for my Epiphyllum hybrid. This is very unfortunate that happened, but this is the only white planter I had in my potting bench that could fit this plant, and that was all white. It's a lot heavier than my Walmart planter. This is a home goods planter I had now for about 2 years. So as you can see, the 2 original blooms are dead now, but I'm still gonna leave them attached and let it take its course. These were the second set of blooms. As you can see, they're dying off. And then if you see here, this bloom is probably gonna open up along with this one while I'm away in Las Vegas, probably in the next 2 days. And then this one just popped up open for me, I want to say maybe yesterday. Like, look at how stunning that is. And then here's the bloom that fell off during the windy accident about 10 minutes ago. And then a couple blooms that didn't make it as well from the accident. But wanted to give you guys one more update, and I'll share with you when I'm back in 4 days what the plant looks like. I'm thinking that all of its blooms is going to maybe open up. This one I can see probably happening in the next maybe 2 weeks or so because it's still a young bloom. But here's a quick little update, and let me know what do you guys think about its new home, and if you've ever had that accident before where the wind was so strong it knocked your plant down, broke the planter, and ruined the plant. I'm just thankful that only a bloom or two fell off. It could be worse. The whole plant could have broke up in pieces and I would have to propagate it, and it's already struggling as is from when I got it. But here's a little update, and I wanted to share with you what it looks like after the rain and the accident. And I'm really in love with the blooms. These are like the most beautiful blooms I've ever seen in my collection besides my Hoya compacta blooms. But these epiphyllums are just so special. So I wanted to give you guys a little update on my Meet My Plant Friend episode featuring my epiphyllum hybrid before I head to Las Vegas. Hey guys, so it is Monday and I was away for a couple of days in Las Vegas for work, and I wanted to show you the update on the blooms and where it's at. So right now 5 of the blooms died off and there's 3 more that popped up. And remember, I did have an extra bloom that did fall off that was open, so it would have been 6 blooms that died off with 3 that opened up. And if you see on the top there's going to be 1 more opening up for me in the next couple of days. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what it looks like Monday. So it's been a couple of days now since it's been opening up for me. I just love the way how the blooms look. So I'm really happy to come home to 3 blooms as I thought I really was gonna miss out on them. So here's an update, couple days into blooming, and I look forward to see what's gonna happen to the following blooms when they're gonna pop up. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be in the next couple of days. Hey guys, it's Thursday afternoon. I'm on my way out of the house to teach my night classes. Just finished filming in my patio. So here's what the current epiphyllum looks like after the blooms die down. Now you can see right here in the center there's 1 still going strong. So I'm gonna just let it be. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should let the blooms just die off on its own or pluck them off. But here's the current status of it, and these blooms probably last like a day and a half, so very short-lived but super stunning in person to witness. So here's the final look for Thursday afternoon.